Just finished Pilates class. I am gassed, absolutely exhausted. It's hard to get back into things. I just drove around in circles trying to decide if I'm gonna go get a smoothie or not, but I think I deserve it. I fell victim to down to earth mango sticky rice smoothie. It's solid. Definitely taste the tapioca, but the mango is really good mango flavor. And this is my smoothie review that no one asked for, but I'm so excited to just treat myself to this after a workout. It's been a minute since I made it out of the house and did something like this, just because I've been in remission since my accident in September, and this was like my second Pilates class back in a couple months, so I'm so excited to be getting back into it. And obviously won't treat myself to a smoothie every day, but I felt like I deserved it. It was a hard class today. The mango's good. I'm gonna take the rest home with me. Anybody else just sit in their car for extra long when they get home and just kind of decompress before going inside? This entire video is really just me romanticizing different habits that I'm doing to kind of glow up for that beginning of the summer, but really just getting back into the motions after traveling. And everybody knows how hard it is to get back after a trip and just completely dial back into your life. So that's kind of what I'm going through right now, just the motions of the everyday schedule, and then trying to add Pilates, making sure I'm exercising every day, getting in some healthy foods, and really trying to meditate every day again, which has probably been the biggest struggle of it all, especially after a trip, just recentering within myself. But it's hard to meditate every single day, and I feel like that's something that not a lot of people talk about. It's more so romanticized, the effects of what happens after you meditate, but not how you feel during. And a lot of the times I just feel pretty mediocre in my practices, just so spread thin between everything that I'm not really taking anything seriously. But I'm still showing up, and that is the whole point. So thank you for being here with me, doing it with me, and we're gonna glow up this summer together. I know that to be true.
For everything, どんな飲み物、音楽が好きですか?
I made it back to the house and I am honestly exhausted. I poured myself a tea. It is cold green tea, and I am just hoping that this revitalizes me and gives me some more energy. But I'm gonna pick a kini and we're gonna go to the beach and try to read and just have a nice evening, and try to come home and do some emails, get some work done, and set myself up for tomorrow. Okay, let's try to figure out which kini is best. Okay, this one is super cute, and I brought a sweater because it might get cold. We made it to the beach. I have just been reading Pride and Prejudice to restore my faith in the yearning. I feel like I want a romance novel. I'm just reading this in between books. I just finished Mr. Mercedes, and it was the most phenomenal horror read, so now I need something to kind of switch it up and do something a little bit more lighthearted. And I've also just been kind of getting into my planner here. I always in practice will bring my planner to the beach about halfway through the week and check in with the things that I have and haven't done. It's very typical of me to make a lot of goals and lists that I want to fulfill throughout the week and then really only stick to some of it. So I try to be realistic with what I set myself up for, but that being said, I do like to have a planner both on paper and on my phone so that I can keep good track of where my head is supposed to be. So I brought my teacup. I just feel so silly, but I also just wanted to bring this, and it is small, but I have a larger thermos that is kind of holding the majority of the tea. So anyway, this is just my dreamy little evening. Moment is just so precious as is, and I just spend so much time worried about not being in the present and so focused on the future and what I could be fixing or what I could do differently that I just forget how wonderful it is and how blissful it is to just be here now. You know the vibe of just trying to be present with all of the emotions and all of the subtleties. Even when you're not feeling much, you're feeling everything at once, and that is the beauty of it all. I know that you would just not be able to see it on camera, but the moon is right over the islands and it's just so perfect. So blessed to be here, and I'm just taking in my surroundings and feeling so lucky to be alive and to be experiencing this. Beach was so beautiful, and I was just being a modern day anthropologist, reading the classics and just thinking through the ins and outs of life. I finally feel like I'm back on my bullshit, and I mean, I always say that and then life kind of gets carried away, but I feel like that's pretty natural. I spend a lot of the time just counting my blessings and just calling in all of the prayers that I want to be receiving in this next chapter. I have so much to be contented with. I have so much that is coming up to be excited for. And my friend is gonna come visit me. My very best friend is gonna come visit me in the fall. I cannot express my excitement. I honestly love how my friends, each one just brings me so much joy and so much peace, and these are really the friendships that I have prayed for. So I'm just, again, really calling in my blessings, really counting every single one as well. And yeah, now I'm just going on too long and I'm gonna go pick up that food. It's gonna be so good. Oh my goodness. We got the goods. I'm literally so excited. My mouth is watering. Okay, let's see what's in here. I got this sushi roll. It's unagi, shrimp tempura, and avocado. Of course, there's a bunch of other stuff on it too. This one. This looks so good. I gotta try this. Elio, I couldn't wait. I'm trying one of the sushi rolls. This is like a ahi tatagi with spicy tuna. What is this? Pearl fries. This entree that Ellie and I are gonna split. Creepy wants a bite. Yum. I am currently getting ready to leave the house. It is the next day and just doing some really quick skin prep and makeup because I'm going to the pottery studio. I really don't need to dress up for anything, but I just always, every single time I go into town, want to look a little bit more fresh. And then whenever I'm on this side of the island, I'm just in literally an oversized t-shirt and a bikini. So this is my excuse to dress up, even though I have nothing to dress up for. This is vitamin C, and then I follow it up with just some rose water with hyaluronic acid. I'm almost out of this. Some human race moisturizer. Last but not least, I am so excited to get back into the pottery studio, and I honestly haven't been in a couple weeks, so I have so many projects that I have been putting off and so many pieces that I'm excited to check up on, and just getting back into my different hobbies and things that make me feel whole and full. While this is drying, I will just put a little bit of contour. I love these sticks. I think they're Westman Altier, but this is contour and this is blush. It is like 12:30 and I was supposed to possibly work, but I didn't get called in. So I am going to the pottery studio instead, which I would much rather do anyway. And the real test is to see if I'm going to be able to throw with nails on, because it's always a test. Some days I'm able to do it, I just have to like use my tools, and other days not so much, they just like drill into the clay. So we will see how today goes. Just scrub it off. A very finished gray, ready to go. I literally always forget mascara because I hate it. A very quick meal before we leave. We got rice, eggs, avo, sausage. Looks so good. And always don't forget to say your blessings and your prayers. Just a little bit of hot sauce. Some dinnerware.
Like plates?
Yeah. Maybe try for some more cups.
Or doing something more sculptural, making one of my little gargoyles.
Ooh, you should do that. That would be so cute. If I can't manage to build with my nails, I'm probably gonna hand build.
Yeah, that's fine. There's like I have no nails and it's still. You can just clean it with your sponge even, or. That's
For real?
Yes.
Wait, what's going on?
Getting back into it. Don't take your hands off. You said you had some experience. Yay! Now I can.
I got clay everywhere. We just finished up at the pottery studio and it is so hot. We're gonna go home and I'm gonna make some food and put in a farmlink order to get ourselves set up on groceries. I I just got home and decided to go on a little walk around the neighborhood because it's so beautiful this evening. Really just an excuse to get outside, and I don't know if anyone is feeling this, but I am having an identity crisis recently. Just so many things that used to work for me in different periods of my life and different seasons are not working for me anymore. This is your reminder that it's okay to show up differently than people remember you for. It's okay to show up differently than you remember yourself for being, and not everything is going to hit the same way that it did way back when you tried it the first time. So just give yourself grace. You're allowed to show up imperfectly, and that is really what I have been doing this entire video. But just thank you so much for joining me. I thought that I would end it here on this little walk because it felt like the most blissful time to do it. I'm gonna go give my offering to the ocean, and I can't wait till the next time I see you. Talk soon.